Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
Hey, what's good? Welcome back to another session. I think I've done this in the past before, but I do want to do this on a more regular, reoccurring basis because I think it'll be a good monthly review on the prior month stone log. So I definitely do appreciate the post by user ID. Let's just call him VB. So we'll call the guy VB for now. Definitely appreciate the posting on this. A lot of information and research I'm sure went into it. So definitely appreciate the opportunity to be able to cover it. So this does include both JP and Global for June 2020, and let's just run through it and talk about the campaign and all the stones that came with it during the month of June. So as you can see for Global, the stone logs are 30 stones with the login. Dailies had 30 stones, weekend had 8. A couple of missions like BR Celebration with 15. The pre-anniversary missions as well, and then all the pre-anniversary shenanigans is what it's called here, but 17 stones out of that. And then you've got 2 stones from the Dokkan events and a couple of easy A's here. So 2 easy A's came through in the month of June, where it totaled out to 60 stones each. You got a couple of stones from the story events as well as Prime Battle and Battlefield, and with the version updates you got stones out of that. So for the month of June, 239 stones for Global. And I do like these. I do like this feature here. Stone counts since January, essentially in preparation for 5 years, 1,772 stones. So, for those that are very, very resilient and persevered through, holding out on stones, that's essentially, the stone count from the beginning of January. I doubt anybody could honestly save all the way through, the 7 months. But if you did, that's pretty much what the total looks like. Now over on the JP side, looks like logins were 30 stones, Tanabata Celebration, day 1 login 10 stones, and then the dailies totaled out to about 30 stones, weekend 9 stones, 17 for miscellaneous, and then missions, 10 stones out of the Universe 6 Part 2 missions. Tanabata Part 1 totaled out to 54, so that's a decent amount just for Part 1. Two stones out of the Dokkan events, not really that. It's more or less incremental at this point, but we did also get JP also did get 2 easy A's during the month, where 30 stones each, so 60 stones certainly does help. Extreme Z areas, it's nice that they're adding new units and increasing the frequency of units getting easy A's, but again, very marginal when it comes to the stone distribution with that. Looks like a couple of stones here and there. Chain Battle 19 stones. 31 stones from Battlefield, so that's essentially 50 stones in both combinations. Top grossing 30 stones, so for a total of 326 stones. However, I do want to note, I did read on a separate piece over on Twitter that the stone count for JP was anywhere from 380 to 488. I think in the other one, which this might potentially be missing, is the the Hercule random gift or whatever, the random presents you get. It's like roulette every day basically. That over on JP lasted for about 18 days, so of course it can fluctuate depending on if you get normal lucky, super lucky, or ultra lucky, but I have a feeling the gap from the 326 here in comparison to the 380 and up to a max of 488 is based on that difference. I'm not 100% sure, but that's my guess here. But pretty decent. It might seem a little bit low with 326, but what you have to consider is you have to do essentially a look back to last year. So I have this pulled up from the JP Stone Log from June of 2019. So basically a prior year comparison. I kind of want to do this every month too, so we can actually review it, the last month in comparison to what it was like in the prior year month. So with that being said, I think the logins and dailies are essentially pretty much similar. 31 stones, 30 stones. Probably has something similar with the weekend. 1 easy ace, so 30 stone with the Buhan. It's just funny how long ago that almost seems now. But yeah, 1 easy A during the month of June last year. And then Tanabata missions, 43 stones. The Super Dragon Ball Heroes missions were 16. And then you've got, Battlefield, compensations and whatnot for the version update. But the total was 234 in comparison to 326. So, essentially close to 100 stones in difference year over year. That's actually pretty good. And it does signify the, continuous improvement in terms of how much is given out in terms of the Dragon Stones, as well as introduction of like new modes like Chain Battle, increases in EZA events. 54 stones in comparison to 43. So just from that, it's more. Honestly, it's definitely an improvement, and I certainly will not complain about getting more stones year over year. So hopefully that is the case going forward. But again, this is a quick review of the monthly stone distribution for the month of June. Again, JP got 326, whereas if you factor in the Hercule random presence or whatever, it could range from 380 to 488. Over on the global side, it was 239 stones for the month of June. So again, hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you do enjoy this type of regular monthly type content, definitely let me know in the comment section, and maybe we can do this on a recurrent basis. So definitely let me know in the comment section. All right, with that being said, I will catch you guys later. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys later.